What's going on, guys? Robert Welkner here from CoinOpTV, checking out Lego Batman 3 down at E3. We're in the space station. We're going to talk about some of the big figures and see Batman and the rest of the gang in action. As a bonus, I got one of the developers here, Philip, to talk us through some of the action.
Okay, so when we were in the early bit of the Batcave, we were actually building the Bat Rocket. Here, we're now in space. So what we've done, we've gone to the Watchtower. The Watchtower's actually been taken over by Joker, Lex, Grundy, Killer Croc. So kind of a host of villains have taken over. They've got Martian and Manhunter captive, and we are now flown up to the Watchtower, and Joker's now attacking us with these chattering teeth. So we've got this kind of vehicle level section. We want to do something that's going to be really kind of fun, exciting, lots of things flying around, lots of things blowing up. And of course, with that, it means that we get to do some cool things later on in the story as well. This game really is about all going to space. So this is very early on in the game. We're straight into space, but with the characters that we've got things like the different lanterns, the lantern colors that come into effect in the story, which means we actually get to go to the various lantern worlds as well.
This is kind of like a new, I don't know if I've seen this mechanic before. Is this kind of something new we're bringing?
Yeah, so we've kind of had vehicle levels in the past. We've done things like Batmobile driving around Gotham City. We've done being chased by giant Joker robots, that type of thing in the previous games. Where we were going into space, we thought, you know what suits space combat? What was, one, going to be really fun, two, kind of really accessible for younger gamers, and then also something that we just think would look cool. So loads of Lego blowing up, loads of stuff on screen. So we thought, you know what, let's do this kind of space shooter setup. Let's do something where we're orbiting around the Watchtower, where you can be Batman and Robin, and what's great is when you come back to play these levels in free play, you can be someone like Superman. You don't have to be in a vehicle. So you can be flying around as Superman, using his heat vision to kind of wipe out all the different waves, and do something that we thought was, you know what, it's suiting for space combat, something that really makes a lot of sense. So.
And so we were sort of talking about big figures and things like that. Is that something we could show? Can we switch to a big figure flying?
In the demo, unfortunately not, but I can definitely confirm that we do have big figs in the game. We've got people like Killer Croc, Solomon Grundy, Cyborg actually has a suit which he can turn into, which turns him into a big figure. We have things like Martian Manhunter as well, being a shapeshifter. He can turn into kind of a giant form of himself. So we wanted to make sure that big figs were kind of there. They make a lot of sense for these characters. We wanted these kind of these big imposing people to run around, pick things up, smash things up. And with Lego kind of releasing the big fig range, when they introduced that style of character, we were like, fantastic, let's go to town on this, let's make some brilliant characters and kind of have a lot of fun with that.
Awesome, thanks Phil for talking us through some of Lego Batman 3. Looking forward to getting our hands on this game later this year. Let us know in the comments below what you think of some of this flying around, circling around the space station stuff.